A cybersecurity expert says that cyber attacks on federal networks could have been avoided if it did not take long for the U.S. government to determine such attacks. Ray Consolacion will tell us why.
U.S. officials said on Friday, June 5, that the data stolen from U.S. government computers by suspected Chinese hackers included security clearance information and background checks dating back 3 decades, underlining the scope of one of the largest known cyber attacks on federal networks. The breach of computer systems of the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, was disclosed on Thursday by the Obama administration, which said records of up to 4 million current and former federal employees may have been compromised. Cybersecurity expert Anup Ghosh, CEO of Invincia, says it will be a while before the government knows the true extent of the breach.
As DHS continues to conduct more analysis on other agency networks, they're going to find evidence of breach elsewhere. So this might be the tip of the iceberg.
The cyber attack was among the most extensive thefts of information on the federal workforce, and one U.S. defense official said it was clearly aimed at gaining valuable information for intelligence purposes. Accusations by U.S. government sources of a Chinese role in the cyber attack, including possible state sponsorship, could heighten tensions over Chinese assertiveness in pursuit of territorial claims in the South China Sea. Ghosh blames the retrospective analysis technology the U.S. government is using, saying it takes, on average, 205 days after a breach occurs before the government realizes there has been a cyber attack.
What the government really needs to invest in is prevention technology, real-time detection technologies.
Ghosh says that preventive technology, which he called endpoint technology, already exists. Investigators have linked the OPM breach to earlier thefts of personal data from millions of records at Anthem Incorporated, the second largest U.S. health insurer, and Primera Blue Cross, a healthcare services provider. It was the second computer break-in in less than a year at OPM, the federal government's personnel office, and the latest in a string of cyber attacks on U.S. agencies, some of which have been blamed on Chinese hackers. Disclosure of the latest computer breach comes ahead of the annual U.S.-China Strategic and Economic Dialogue scheduled for June 22 to 24 in Washington, D.C. Cybersecurity was already expected to be high on the agenda. U.S. officials said the talks would proceed as scheduled, as would Obama's plans to host Chinese President Xi Jinping on a state visit to Washington in the fall. Ray Consolacion reporting for Y News.